Hello. How's everybody doing today? Happy Thursday. Kathy will be down in just a few moments. How you guys doing today? I'm still getting a little set up here. I see Maya's here. We got Crunchy Christina. Maya, hello. Crunchy Christina. And Chloe's here. How's it going, Chloe? Kathy should be down in just a few moments. She's getting some final measurements going for her listings tonight. You guys do anything fun today? April's here. Glad to have caught the live tonight. Awesome. Welcome in. Tommy. Hey, Chris, how's life? Life's all right. Did you both have a good anniversary weekend? Yeah, it was nice and relaxing and peaceful. It was very nice. It was, I think I've been to a hot springs before as a kid. And Kathy's never been, so the water was hot. It was hot. It was nice. She loved them. You know, one thing I was expecting that we'd be able to just like be in the water a lot longer. Hey. But he asked if he could last night, and I said, no, buddy. Last time he got sugar, like sticky all over the place. Wet sugar. Tommy asked, how did you like the springs? Yeah. Yeah. And excuse me, I think when I was a kid, I went to a hot springs because we went to Yosemite, no, Yellowstone, the geysers, and it was like a Cub Scout, Boy Scout trip or something like that. And I think on the way out or on the way in, we went to a hot springs, and those ones that I remember, they smelled like sulfur. I was like, why would anybody want to do this as a kid? But the ones we were just at had no smell, right? Maybe the steam room did, but I'm sorry, Kathy's mic was off. Thanks, Kelly.
Oh, did not hear me at all? I can't say it again.
My bad. Also, put it down a little bit. It's like blocking your whole face.
This way?
Yeah, right there. That's perfect.
I can't see it. Do I have anything like you? I forgot to chat.
No. Not that I could tell. Hey, everybody. Happy May. It is. It's gonna be May. Thanks for pointing out the mic. Talbot's liquidation deals. What's going on?
Hello.
Reese is on strike, I guess. He's laying behind Kathy. Can you get on your bed? You know, some people come to see just you.
I don't have any. Yeah, good.
So, Thursday night, Kathy, you got some listings to do and you just measured some, yeah?
Yep.
Well, I ain't got nothing to do, so I'm just gonna sit here.
Okay.
Do nothing.
Well, you could tell them about how you're about to start doing your bus videos again.
Yeah?
How can you start those up again?
Oh, probably just gonna be. You guys want to watch me listing stuff again? I think, didn't I do a video on that?
Yeah.
A whole video for 3 listings.
Not
Lawan
everyone is a
Watson, welcome in.
full-time reseller, and yeah.
What's that?
So not everyone is a full-time reseller, so the stuff you will do will be like probably more what a lot of people do.
I think so.
All right, I mean, you can put my screen on.
You sure?
100%, unless I flash up anything. You didn't leave any important documents.
I didn't. I actually went through and closed everything. All right. Now you're behind me. I gave you steak tonight. The least you could do is lay on your bed. Oh, Cinco de Mayo weekend. Margaritas and tequila.
Is it on Sunday or?
Cinco is on. That's the 5th, right? That's a Sunday. I have my brother's birthday is today. I need to message him because I haven't yet.
You should do it.
Was he supposed to be back here?
Back here where?
They went to Texas.
Oh, that brother?
Yeah.
His birthday?
That brother.
Oh.
My other brother has a birthday on Monday.
I don't think they're back here.
I thought he said he might have been back
they
during
were.
his birthday or something. Doesn't want to be on camera then, I guess. Reese. He's on strike. Dang, do you remember how much I paid for that?
For what?
Remember that Atari I got from our neighbor?
Oh, yeah.
It was like $20.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it?
It was like definitely under 50.
There's one that's listed for $220. And that's without a box. I have a box. Maya says, I have been listing a lot of my anime stuff that I had sitting around my house. I really need to declutter. Awesome. What's your favorite anime? I've actually been watching the original Dragon Ball show, which I'm not really into anime, but I kind of watched a little bit of the Dragon Ball Z when it was out when I was a kid. I mean, that was the popular thing back in the 90s. But I never really got too into it. LA Jen, what's going on? Welcome in. Reese is like, no treats, no camera time. He's like part of the strike. Oh,
So popular or something?
that was the microwave.
Oh. I hope
he wasn't
I know. He
nuking
told
it
me,
that long.
He said, how long should he
10
put it? And
minutes?
I said, well, 2 minutes would be like burning hot. So I didn't want him to do that. But I was like, I don't know if 1 minute is not enough. So I said, you should probably do a minute and then see if it's warm. But
I don't know if I can tell how long the cook time was. Yeah, it looks like he did about 2 minutes.
I
Almost
thought you were
said
about
10.
to say it was
2 minutes.
I mean, I've been down here almost 10 minutes.
Hello to the Gingerbot. How's everybody doing? Maya says, probably my favorite anime is Neon Genesis Evangelion, which is actually a 90s show. Neon Genesis. My best friend was super into like anime, but he was a teenager, and the ones that he was watching were not ones that I want to watch as an adult. Not kid friendly though, so don't watch it. You know, I was super surprised that even the old Dragon Ball's not. I'm not gonna show it to my kids. Not too kid friendly. Could never get into anime. Too cheesy.
Was that an anime book we found at the bins yesterday?
Well, the book is called manga.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, because it was like backwards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the graphic novels are not anime. Anime is the animated shows. Glad y'all had a great time celebrating your all's anniversary. We did. Kids had a good time with grandma. Sci-fi series, but it's actually more about psychology and deconstructs the whole robot and sci-fi genre. Nice. Is it kind of like cyberpunky? Mecha. I remember watching, I feel like I've seen a couple episodes of Gundam Wing. Is that a show? Or is that a video game? I can't remember. Yeah, people are selling that thing untested with no box for like $75.
What is the Souls?
That's a sold. Untested $60. Ooh. Original box tested and working $220. My box is in pretty rough shape though. Yeah, I would say it's cyberpunk. Nice. Might have to check it out. Might have to. Although Dragon Ball is probably going to keep me busy for a long time. There's like 1 billion episodes. The Reselling Maven, what's going on? Nicole? It's like the Gundam show. More about how kids would actually feel if put up to saving the world. Oh, is every like Japanese anime like kid centric? Like, are the heroes or whatever always kids? Is that a Japanese anime kind of thing? Because like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z, and I feel like when they did the live action of that One Piece, I watched that, the live action one. But that main character is a kid too. Hi.
Daddy.
What's up, buddy?
Internet on?
Your internet?
Mm-hmm.
Did you make some tea? How long did you cook it for?
Mom told me 2 minutes.
2
Well, I
minutes?
said 2 minutes would be a little hot. Was it?
Yeah.
Did you burn your hand?
Yeah, I'll give you your internet. No school tomorrow, huh? On your Switch or what? Okay.
Also, I don't know why, but Connor was like watching something, but in the guest bedroom instead of his own bedroom.
On his iPad?
Yeah, just like this is weird.
That's a nice bed in there.
I mean, I guess.
All right, gotta wake up the devices. Alone with the kiddos again, says Nicole. Hubby traveling for work. Car finally got fixed, but daughter and son both ended up in the urgent care the past 2 days. Oh no, hopefully everything's okay. Mama's sanity hanging by a thread. That is awful.
Yeah.
It's like my two banes of existence are car trouble and medical trouble. So I feel for you, Nicole. I don't wish that upon my worst enemy.
I don't even think I could
Actually, I might wish it.
take care of the kids all by myself for a few days without any medical issues. Like that would be.
Remember when I had my appendix out?
Yeah.
What else did he want me to do? Switch. Tommy says, I've never seen a 40-year-old anime character. Not always kids, but a lot of time they're kids or teenagers. There's so many different shows and genres, though, so plenty of shows with adult characters, too. Hope your kiddos are doing better. Yeah, I hope they are. Daughter has strep. Son hurt his foot, but we'll be okay. You know, bad things happen in threes. What? Car trouble, kids strep throat, kids hurt foot. I think you're good for a while. Heidi, welcome in. Random question. What's your favorite Disney movie? Kathy loves The Little Mermaid.
When I was a kid. I feel like I like Pixar movies better, but I haven't watched very any like new ones since I was a kid. I love Toy Story.
I gotta look at a list. Are you considering like, because I know Disney owns Star Wars and Marvel and stuff now, right? So would you consider that, or are you talking like classic Disney? Wait, Disney owns Avatar? I didn't know that.
That little plush I just sold was Avatar.
The
Disney.
the Bulu guys?
Not one of those. It was like, I don't know, black animal thing.
Yeah. But from that Avatar movie.
A different Avatar.
Not the anime. The American anime. I don't even know if that one's Japanese. Are you ready to lay in your bed? I think my favorite Disney mermaid was The Little Mermaid. Favorite Disney movie was The Little Mermaid, says Maya.
I really liked
Classic Disney. Mulan. That is a good one. I like
I
Mulan.
did like Mulan. Fox and the Hound.
Fox and the Hound. That's super old.
So sad.
You know what I used to watch a lot as a kid? Is it Disney? I gotta look it up. It's probably gonna... You guys are gonna judge me. Is it Disney? The Swiss Family Robinson. You guys ever see that? I think it is Disney. I used to watch that movie a lot. It's from 1960. Oh my gosh. Mulan. Maybe that's too classic. Mulan, the original version, not the live. Yeah, I think the cartoon was good. There's a Reseller cruise? Oh, did I skip this? Tommy says, I wish I was on the Reseller relaxation cruise right now. Looks like they're having so much fun. What is this? Who's hosting it? Lucky movie choice. Yeah, well, I want to know more about this cruise. Who's
Like,
on
there
it?
was
What are
one
we missing
last
out on? What
year.
should I be fearing of missing out on? Jen says, I also like Holes and The Sound of Music. I rewatch those 3 movies a year. Holes is a good one. We just watched
I
that with the
didn't know
kids.
That was Disney. Is that Disney?
Is it Disney?
I do like that movie.
Disney. It is Disney. Mandy says I'm late.
I keep forgetting to look at the thing I keep opening this for.
Would you quit forgetting? Just got done at the thrift. Mandy, nice. Welcome in.
Hello.
Anyone ever seen Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? I've seen that one. It's kind of an underrated Disney movie. Montebello Road. I feel like I used to watch a lot of these old ones with my parents or grandparents. I don't even know. But Swiss Family Robinson was probably one of my, like, I've probably seen it like 15 times as a kid. I think it was just cool that, you know, they're built. Do you know what it's about? It's about a family that gets kind of shipwrecked on an island. And so they like build like this whole big extravagant tree house. And then like pirates come and try to like, I don't know, kill them or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what they're doing. So they set up all these like booby traps to like fight off the pirates. And they win. At least that's how I remember it. The Sound of Music. Just a bunch of sellers, mostly from the yearly Boss group in Vegas. You know, the one I'm always trying to get you two to go. The Boss remix thing? So who's that? Is that Vicky and Nicole?
I can't remember her name. Katie, right? Katie?
Vicky and Katie?
So.
That sounds right. Do they do the cruise every year? April, welcome in. Just watched Big Hero 6 and Zootopia with my daughter. Those were fun. I'm not sure if they're Disney, though. Yeah, I feel like... Have the kids seen Big Hero 6? They've probably seen... They've probably seen... That's the big, like, balloon guy, right? Balloon robot. Yikes, my last store was so bad, but the shoes kind of saved it. 3 pairs of Birkenstocks and a pair of Rothy's. That's
Nice.
bad?
I sold a pair of Rothy's yesterday for $111 or something. They were like not a regular color.
Rob, Junk Monkey, what's going on, man? Are you you on the cruise that we just heard about? Swiss Family Robinson, I used to watch with my mom. Dang, nostalgia kicking in. A bunch of people who met at the Reseller event in Vegas. The remix, Katie and Vicky. First year for the cruise. Oh, I searched, I Googled Vicky, Katie, Reseller Relaxation Cruise, and it's pulling up descriptions from their YouTube videos. So it looks like they might have just gone on a cruise like 11 months ago, but I don't know if it was like a whole, it might have just been them. I know they did a boat ride in Cincinnati last year, but maybe that was a different group. I do think that was a different group. That was like Shed Flips and Cincinnati Picker and stuff, right?
I think so, yeah.
That would have been fun too. Remember the Titans. That's a good one. Left side, strong side. Ooh. As far as I can't think of what my favorite, I guess, animated Disney movie would be. Classic. I mean, Mulan is good. Toy Story.
Monsters Inc. Do you like that?
Monsters Inc.'s pretty good. Up.
Yeah.
Up was pretty good.
Oh, I like Up.
I'm looking at a list here. Deadpool? Oh, that's on Disney Plus. No more yawning. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm so tired for whatever reason. I don't know why. I feel like I went to bed early. Oh no, I didn't. I stayed up. Did you tell them I made a? Well, I'm sure.
I haven't yet.
Follow me on Instagram. Maybe that's why I'm tired. I stayed up trying to make that stupid reel.
Kathy made a reel 100% on her. I mean, she asked me a couple questions. She's trying to give me some credit for, like, helping. But she did every bit of it. And if you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube. It's also on Instagram. It's a minute long. You can kind of see what the nicest Goodwill in Colorado, probably. I mean, can you think of a nicer Goodwill?
Nicer as in
clean.
Oh, well,
and views. I mean, yeah, location. Also liked Winnie the Pooh. Did you remember they had the cartoon TV series for it too? Clash of the Titans. There we go. I like that Onward movie. That was a good one. That's a more recent one though. I think they went to the Catalina Islands, a 4-night trip. Man. I'm going to check this out. Oops, don't delete. Sorry, I yawned again.
I'm calling these booty shorts.
Booty shorts? Finding Nemo. That's a top tier Disney movie. Rookie of the Year. Was that a Disney movie? Is The Sandlot a Disney movie? Wall-E. Can't go wrong with Wall-E. Escape to Witch Mountain. Now, you talking the original or the one with like The Rock? Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I like the original. I think that was another one that I would watch quite a bit. Jen, LA Jen says, I saw it, Kathy. You did well.
Thanks.
Cali Girl said, I saw it. It was well done. Enjoyed it.
Hopefully the next one does not take me 8 hours to make. I had to learn how to do everything. So now I kind of get it.
Nicole says, I'll have to go check it out and give you a like.
Thanks.
If you're on YouTube, give a nice comment. We've only had bad, mean,
Did you see
ugly
my
comments
story
on
post
YouTube.
about that?
I had to delete one. I deleted a comment. I don't delete comments very often. Original. Yeah, it has to be original. Is Goonies a Disney movie?
These are jellyfish, right?
Yes. Jelly squids.
Okay, am I calling it a jellyfish or? And speaking of that, Is this a friggin' reindeer or a dog?
Speaking of jelly squids, is this a reindeer or a dog?
Most people said reindeer. I think I'm gonna have to say both in my title.
I think it's a dog.
A reindeer dog.
It's a rain dog. Like, yeah. Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan. Didn't we just watch?
I really like that.
No, we watched the
It Takes Two.
the Mary-Kate and Ashley ripoff of the Parent Trap. Although there was original, I think Lindsay Lohan's came after It Takes Two. Only nice comments. Yeah. Are there any more current modern Disney movies worth watching? I don't have kids, and I think the last modern one I sat and watched was Frozen. I liked Onward. It's, if you kind of like fantasy adventure, it's kind of like a kids Dungeons and Dragons-ish kind of adventure. That one, I liked Onward. That was pretty good. For some reason, I can't think of any Disney movies from the past few years, only the old ones. Goonies is not a Disney movie, but nonetheless, it's a good movie. Kathy still hasn't seen it.
What is it? Onward?
Goonies. You also haven't seen Onward.
I haven't seen a lot of these things you guys are saying.
Might be thinking of Freaky Friday that has Lindsay Lohan, and I think it's Disney. I mean, somebody said Parent Trap, right? Oh, are you talking about like a remake? So Parent Trap has Lindsay Lohan. I mean, she was like a kid. So yeah, there was originally a Parent Trap movie in 1961, and it was remade in 1998. But there's a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie called It Takes Two, which is kind of like the same plot. Two twins get mixed up in like a summer camp kind of situation, and they kind of trade places for a little bit. Freaky Fridays, where Lindsay Lohan and what's that girl's name? She was in True Lies. Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah. They swap their mom and daughter. Tommy says, I'm sorry, but Bambi is not kid-friendly animation movie. I think I had nightmares after watching it. What about, was that the one you said? Fox and the Hound? That one was like super so sad too. Shen Valley Mama! Oh, hello, welcome in. Guys want some jelly beans? You know we have those. The Bean Boozled things.
I'm sure our kids
we should make our kids do it. You guys want to watch our kids eat barf?
Boots.
Boot flavored jelly beans? Kelly says, I'm old enough to remember Freaky Friday with Jodie Foster. Is that who it was? Or is it Jamie Lee Curtis? Or was it Jodie Foster first? Oh, there was an original Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Jodie Foster, Barbara Harris, a bunch of other people I've never heard of. Jodie Foster. Was that like one of her first roles? Avatar is a favorite of yours? Now what's his name? The Avatar from the guy that made the Titanic, Cameron? Same guy, right? Am I thinking? Or the Avatar like the Last Airbender Avatar? Jen says reindeer. Shen Valley Mama says, loved Mary-Kate and Ashley as a kid. Me too. Chris, I think she's talking about the original Freaky Friday. James Cameron. Did I say Kurt Cameron? I'm old enough to remember the original Parent Trap with Haley Mills. So we actually tried to watch Mean Girls, the new one. I had no idea it was a musical. And it wasn't like, I thought it was like a continuation. Like Mean Girls, all the girls grew up and then their kids are now the Mean Girls. But it was just a remake, and so we're like, this isn't even worth watching. Did Kathy make you see that Mary-Kate and Ashley movie? I love that movie. That I also bought the book. Yeah, we watched
He wanted
Takes
to watch
Two.
it. He was so excited he even downloaded it
yeah.
illegally.
I got it totally legal.
Speaking of, did you get a good doctor to watch?
Yeah.
Totally legally. You want to watch it after?
I think cartoon belongs to Nickelodeon. Yeah. But they just did a live action of that. But did that come out on Disney? Or was that Netflix? Yeah. It was a Netflix original. I think Jodie started acting as a toddler. Oh my gosh. I only really remember her from... Was it her that was in Castaway? No, that's Helen Hunt. What's that? What's that one where they're talking to aliens? Contact. And the Silence of the Lambs. I don't remember. Do you ever remember watching that movie?
Barely.
Musical's weird. How old are you, Kelly? If you don't mind sharing, no pressure. Say, I'll read it out loud so everyone can know, Kelly. Didn't like it. No, we didn't like it either. We just stopped watching it. Ping G, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Yes, the Jodie Foster version with Freaky Friday is great. How about the original Parent Trap with Haley Mills? Loved it too. I don't think we've seen either of those. Have you seen the old ones? Of those ones? Nice, you met the Last Airbender. I like that one too. And the boys do too. They like watching that. Parent Trap with Haley Mills. Forgot she was in Silence of the Lamb. Totally legally. 58 this year. There's no way you're 58. Love the old classic Disney animation too. Robin Hood. Ooh. Yeah, Robin Hood. 101 Dalmatians. Fox and the Hounds. Fox and the Hound. What year were those? Like the 80s Disney movies? Or were those older than that? Popeye? Huh? Good movie? What about Lady and the Tramp? Did you ever like Lady and the Tramp?
I didn't like that one that much.
Oh, the Love Bug movie. Herbie. Thanks for sharing. I'm only 33. Oh, I added the only. Sorry. I'm 33. Disney Robin Hood and Jungle Book are the best. I saw this thing where they actually used a lot of the same animations from those two movies. Tommy says, I'll be 44 till the day they put me in the ground. Are you 44
How much is,
and
anyone
8
know
halves?
How much is 1 pound medium meal?
Huh? much 1 pound? C. Worthington. Hi, Ginger Marvin crew. Longtime watcher. First time catching a live. I had a question. Welcome in, by the way. I had a question about the new auto delist on List Perfectly. Do you have to list directly to List Perfectly, or can I list to eBay first? So for the auto delist, it's going to need to be on List Perfectly. And the way Kathy lists is she does it all through List Perfectly first. Now you can list on eBay, cross list it back to List Perfectly, and then cross list to the other platforms that way. But it does need to be linked on List Perfectly, and they all have to be kind of linked to that List Perfectly listing for it to auto delist. Which is that's something I can do, I guess. I can go through and keep linking stuff. Let me get set up here. You guys are all youngins. Kathy said at dinner time, she was like, Saiga, you know your daddy's almost 40. And he's like, he's not almost 40. I'm like, that's my boy. He said he's 30. What am I? 37 and a half.
It's almost your birthday.
Birthday is coming up.
Ooh.
All right, let me set this up real quick. Okay, that should be good. Here we go. Caught up here. Congratulations, you're invited to try Promoted Closet Beta. Start your free trial to get more visibility on your listings. Are you familiar with this? Poshmark?
Oh, they keep sending me emails. I was gonna ask you to look into
Promoted
it for me
is
because
this
I
like
don't have
pay per
time
click?
to.
Anybody using this? The beta Promoted Closet with Poshmark? If you count, then I love The Lion King. If those count, then I love The Lion King. Lion King's great. Kelly says, Media Mail is crazy now. It's almost the same as Ground Advantage. Team Little Mermaid over here, the original. Tommy says, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Who remembers that movie or seen it? Was that Mary Poppins? Yeah. Juan. 57. Looking great for 57. Everybody's throwing out their ages over here. No shame. Love Mary Poppins. One of my favorites, Tommy, the original with Julie. Reselling Maven says 43 over here. Watched The Little Mermaid so many times. My mom also bought me a Little Mermaid Barbie doll. That's the only doll I've saved. Nice. Ping G says 76 years young. Wow. Just remember that I watched that as a kid, and two main scenes, them skipping around when she took out stuff of her bag. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I ever... I must have seen... What is that called? Mary Poppins. I don't think it was a favorite of of mine.
Is that like where I don't like when like movies switch back from like real people to like cartoony. Is there parts in it like that?
There's gotta be.
Yeah, I don't really like that.
Was that Mary Poppins? Is it Mary Poppins where there's like the chimney sweeps, or is that a different movie? Where they're dancing with like penguins and stuff. There are animated scenes, yeah. Mike says, don't do promoted on... I don't do promoted on Poshmark. I signed up for the beta promoted closet, but I haven't heard anything back. Is it just like signing up for it?
Yeah, I have like a few emails that says like get free for a little bit, right?
If it's free, we might as well try it.
Well, it says start free trial. It's right in my email. Oh, no, you don't want to put that.
Tommy says used it twice.
I mean, I would do the free, but I would probably then never pay, even if I noticed an uptick.
Do you guys use Vendu or manually cross list? We use List Perfectly to cross list. That's what Kathy's using over there, and I'm kind of trying to update some of our old listing links to work with the auto delisting. I've tried the free trial of Poshmark promoted listings and saw 0 increase of sales, so I opted out after the trial. That's sounds about normal with promoted listings. Shin Valley Mama 38, Mandy 37. That's my age range there. Any plans for Cinco de Mayo? I already started celebrating with eating tacos and playing mariachi music today.
We got some carne asada meat from this. I mean, what would you call that?
It
was so good. It's right by our house, and it was like only $6 something a pound, and they like marinated it for you and everything.
Yeah.
So we're gonna like go there like every week.
It's probably like my new favorite store.
Right. They have other meats too, right?
It's like a taco shop, but like, or like a restaurant, but also has like a butcher, and it's all things like Mexican food. I guess maybe other like Latino foods, but I mean, they've got like the Mexican pastries and stuff. All the like you used to have some candies that you liked as a kid, right? You need to go see if they got them. But all kinds of stuff. I mean, all the seasonings and peppers and stuff. But the coolest part was it's like a full-on butcher, and like you can go get like a big porterhouse steak. But yeah, they had. I was just gonna go get some skirt steak to make some carne asada, and then I was like, I'm making tacos, and he's like, oh, I've got this. It's already cut up, and I was like, nice. Do you have like a marinade too? He's like, yeah, I'll marinate it for you. And it was cheaper than the skirt steak, and it was good.
And we've already eaten it for like a few meals this week.
Yeah. 3 pounds of it went
like,
a long way.
Might as well get 3 pounds. Yeah, that lasted forever.
Don't turn on the Little Mermaid music around me. I know all the words, all the gizmos and gadgets and stuff. Yeah, the animated scenes. All of that was in Mary Poppins. Was Bedknobs and Broomsticks like that too? Animated? Was there like a skeleton scene? Like, that's Bedknobs and Broomsticks, right? Where they're like marching skeletons. Memories are funny. Maybe I'm thinking of that what's it called? Army of the Dead or something.
Is someone messaging you? No one's messaging me. Nobody cares about me.
Yeah.
Who's caring about you?
My brother and my friend.
Must be nice to have brothers and friends.
What's that movie? With Army of Darkness. That's the movie I'm thinking of. With Bruce Campbell. Hey, we're all squirrel. I clicked your thing. I didn't even know it was you. Kristen, what's going on? Happy to see this Jetson era. I've been waiting for this technology since I was a kid to learn it from you two and others. It is cool technology, huh? Like I've been going through a lot of my old video game collection and stuff, trying to figure out how I'm gonna. What's up?
Can you wash your hands on this one?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Why didn't he come down and tell me? I thought I already did his though. They don't have school tomorrow, so they get free access. Kristen, are you on the cruise? This cruise that we keep hearing about?
I think she just went. Did you go? What meetup was like in? Was it in Nashville?
Yeah,
saw
she
my
said
Reseller
Nashville and
journey.
Orlando,
Okay.
where she's been. Chris, if you do promoted trial, just make sure that you opt back out once it's ended, or they'll charge you at the end and not say anything. That was sneaky. Sneaky Poshmarks. At least that's what other people are telling me. Nicole loves Vendu. Use what works for you, you know? Tommy says, first time it doubled my sales, second time it did nothing for me, just like eBay. Promoted listings, crapshoot if they see the listing and buy. Yeah. I feel like promoted listings, the pay-per-click kind of just difficult for us kind of general resellers, I guess, who's reselling used stuff. Loan says, I'm not doing the promotion on Poshmark. I'll just keep listing as usual. I watched Dana Findwell, and apparently Flip is no longer free. They charge $8 or $9 a month now. I feel like I heard that.
Didn't know that. I'm trying to think of what I heard someone saying about it the other day.
Oh, Meals on Wheels is serving Mexican food, and there will be a DJ as well. What? It's a common Mexican store over here. Our most known is La Mojicana? No. Me.
That's funny because I feel like I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know how to say it either.
Michoacana. I've been trying to learn Spanish with Duolingo. I have not learned that word yet. I think minimum is $25 a week for promoted. Holy smokes. In Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, it's part live action and part animated. Is there like a, that's like the one, it's got like a soccer game, right? Didn't read the full sentence. Finally got these kids to sleep, and now I can list. There you go. When they go to the island with the talking animals, it's a cartoon. The rest is live action. Yeah, the island.
What is this called though? Like, it's just like stitched on there.
Patchwork or applique? Is that an applique? Felt applique? Not even close. Sorry.
What?
That word. I butchered it, apparently. More than they butcher meat in that place. Takes me back. That and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Mint flip. Been sourcing. This is Kristen. And now it's time to list. Ben's in Nashville and Orlando this week. Sounds awesome. Frizzy Fives, what's going on?
Hey guys.
How you two doing? The Frizzies. Hey, squirrel. Not even close. I'm so sorry. Me Koa? Is that Koa? Me Koa Kana?
Why don't you just do the googly thing that tells you how to say it instead of trying to keep saying it?
Okay. Oh, what? What?
Okay, well, let me tell you what to do. Okay. You gotta follow this recipe and go make us some cookies.
What?
And then bring them back down, and then your switch will work.
Make cookies? Don't...
Yeah, how about
Me?
yourself? You know how to follow a recipe, right? You don't? You want some
Just
cookies?
fold it in. Do you know how to fold it in?
I really want some cookies.
Fold the dry into the wet ingredients.
I get one.
If you make them, you could get one.
All right, I forgot what I was doing. Switch. I tried disabling this stuff. Okay, there's Connor's. Is yours working?
No. What recipe do I follow?
I'm just kidding, buddy. You're not gonna make a batch of cookies all by yourself.
All right, you're good. Don't bake cookies.
I mean, I wish they could.
The
I mean,
good
I know
news
they
is I
could.
can tell if the stove turns on. The one benefit of smart stove. Ben, thanks for help pronouncing it. Michu Okana. Mich Okana. Are you guys making me say bad words? Kristen said, show more pics. Let's see. I think that's the pillow we were asking about. Welcome in, Ben. You snuck in. I didn't realize it was you. Mandy says, I found Tucker Nuck for the first time. It was new and still on the website. Nice. Current. Rach says, Kathy, do you add measurements to your listings? If not, have you had any issue with people requesting measurements or attempting to return?
I do put measurements. Like I don't have a picture, but I type them in. Well, List Perfectly as a place. Where are my? I literally typed the measurements in here. Okay, apparently these ones didn't save, so I need to update those. But generally, yeah, they're. Anyways, I type them in List Perfectly. They show up, but I don't like have photos like some people do an actual photo. I just don't do that. But every time I don't put a measurement, I do get a question. So I don't like questions, so I just put the measurement.
Yeah. Yeah, Frizzy does the same. Lizzie says, we put our measurements in our listings just to stop all the questions, but people still return for fit. And that's when we say no. We say no. Kathy says no. But I don't know how to fold a broken cheese. Is it possible to unbreak a broken cheese? Or like a broken hollandaise?
You remember, this has nothing to do with anything you guys are talking about. You remember last week the lady that tried to like put in, well, I think she wanted to return. She said the dance goes fell apart. So, okay. But she put in a item not received, but she clearly received it. So it wasn't doing anything. And then she closed that case, but she never opened like another case. It's been like a week now.
She's probably like, I'm never buying anything online ever again.
Was she lying? Are the shoes fine? And what was she trying to do? Or does she like just have broken shoes? I don't know. She was communicating until she closed the case and then has said nothing.
I wonder if eBay will not let her put another case in.
But she can message. And then remember, oh yeah, you were there. Those shorts that went to Hawaii, but like I gave her a refund, whatever.
Yeah.
And then she got them, but I already refunded her, so she wanted to pay me back. But I was like, it's fine. I don't know how to even deal with that on eBay.
Right. It's like at
So I
that
was like,
point,
it's
there's
not
no,
a big
it's not worth us
deal.
doing anymore.
And then she sent cash in the mail from Hawaii.
She did.
That was nice.
It was totally unnecessary. We got a cool card from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Kathy, have you ever tried the scheduling on eBay and the
Maybe
drop
like
down on
once.
Poshmark? The drop and the drop feature on Poshmark. Have you ever used that?
Not on Posh. I haven't.
Is that like the auto?
I think
Like
so. It'll
Mercari
just
has it, right?
Basically schedule. Oh, not drop. I think they're talking about
Oh, drop.
schedule.
You could do that with Posh? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm just not a prepared enough person. I wish I was.
It's not in her bones.
I keep trying, but
Like Kathy's the kind of person, and I'm not. Don't be offended,
I'm gonna be very offended.
but I'm about to say something very offensive.
I gotta go make some cookies.
I've been married to Kathy 16 years and 6 days, and one thing I know is Kathy. Even if she had 100 listings in the bank, if she didn't do listings for one day, even if she had 100, she'd still feel like she's behind, right? I don't know what would you call that? Would you classify? It's not like it's procrastination. It's
Wait, what'd you say about me?
she blacked.
I was.
she blanked out what I said. She's like, oh,
I'm not gonna listen.
not gonna listen.
Okay, if I had 100 items in the bank, I wouldn't do it. What'd you say?
You would, if you went like a day or two without listing, you would feel like you were behind, even if
Well,
you
I
had
wouldn't be going
stuff in the
without
bank.
listing, right? Because well, I guess the way I think of a bank is I would still be listing every day, just that it's gonna go live the next day. I guess I could try to list 100. Are you saying like I would just list the 100?
I'm just saying, like, it makes it hard for you to get ahead because even when you are ahead, you still feel behind.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll never not feel behind. That's true.
Kelly says, call it disciplined OCD. That's Kristen that says OCD. Why is the eBay homepage down? Is eBay down? Cookies. I've never wanted to eat an emoji more than right now. Speaking of cookies, I just ate one from Tiff's Treats. Lucky. Nicole says, yes, I do the same. Yeah, LOL on Poshmark. If I forget to put measurements or write the fabric content, they always ask. Kristen says, I take pictures of the yardstick laying across them. I think that's a great way. You can kind of like let the buyer kind of self-judge. There's the measurements right there. Like, it was you that got it wrong if you got it wrong. I would say the only thing against that is then it's not searchable. So if somebody's searching like for a shirt that's, 28 inches wide or whatever, if you put 28, it won't pull it up. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Just something to note. My favorite is when they ask for the arm length of a top. The arm length, it's about as long as an arm. I rarely go to the eBay homepage, and I just went there and it's up and running just fine. Jared, you still having issues with eBay? Says that was weird. eBay's back up now. You're good. That is weird. I don't mind getting additional measurements on Posh because people usually buy it after they can't return for fit, so I understand. Ben says, how often does someone ask a question in message that would have been easily answered if they just read the description. Probably more often than you would think. Yeah?
A lot, yeah. I don't usually answer. Well, even if it wasn't in there, I probably wouldn't answer though. I don't answer a lot of questions at all. If I forgot to put something, I might update it later, but I probably still wouldn't answer the question.
Yeah.
I'm not a very good sales lady.
Right. It's almost like it seems rude to say check the description.
Right.
But like check the description. Come on. I think I might have you almost all linked up on Poshmark.
Oh, yeah, until next week. So I haven't done any sell similars this week or anything.
Closer, but still not right. I'm just trying to help you with your Spanish. I'm not good. People don't read. I had measurements for everything and still get the occasional, will this fit for yada yada? What's the pit to pit? I'm like, read the dang description. There should be like an emoji that just becomes the universal, like, there's this, it's called Let Me Google That For You, right? Oh, it's like if somebody asks you a question that they should have just Googled rather than asking. You can actually take their question and it'll send them a link of their question being typed into Google. Like, it was just this easy. Just do this. Don't ask me. Go ask Google. I think it's hilarious. So it shows them a video of like their question being Googled. I don't go out of my way for people on eBay, though. They'll still return it after I go through the trouble and get them extra measurements. Yeah, I mean, like, extra measurements. Do you ever get that? Like, more than pit to pit? Like,
yeah,
sleeve length?
Like, they'll want, like, thigh or... Yeah.
The ones I like are, will this fit my 6-year-old kid?
Right.
I mean, if it's my 6-year-old kid. Ben says, I'm not even a reseller, and that happens to me when I'm just selling on eBay. Yeah. Call it disciplined, OCD. Think wisely how you're going to say it, Chris. Did I offend you when I said I was going to offend you? Don't be offended.
No.
If you have product not listed, you're always behind.
I'm offended if you think it's a problem that I do it. But it is how it is.
I don't think it's a problem. I just think it's how you are.
Right. And how I am is
I think-
perfectly acceptable, right?
Right. And I think the magic is accepting who you are and lean towards it. Use it to your advantage.
Yeah.
I don't know what the advantage would be, but
Because I absolutely could do that if I wanted to. I just clearly don't want to.
yeah. Well, it's also like if you have stuff listed ahead, you're like, that's just stuff that all I have to do is push go and I could make money from it right now.
Right.
Like, why am I delaying making money? How do you keep from getting a backache when you are taking photos?
I stand up. Well, for clothes, I stand up.
Kathy's been, I think, working out
Well,
probably
that-
has helped you.
Yeah, but whenever I had to do bending over, like when we did flat lay, that was
Oh, yeah.
painful.
So yeah, if you're photographing like laying down, like laying stuff down, it can be hard to like, you know, hold a camera out. So cookies. Juan says, I watched the Kaylee Elaine and Becky Park video about it, and it changed the game for me. I schedule at least 5 days in advance. Dang.
See, to me, the way I like to do my inventory, I don't like to put it away till it's 100% listed, so that I would have to like learn everything different.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, I feel like the benefits of either way, it's a very subjective, like it's hard to quantify exactly if it benefits you having stuff ahead listed at the same exact time every day. I feel like it's impossible to prove that kind of stuff. I guess I could be wrong.
It would benefit my mental health to know, like, oh, my listings are just going up.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the work is still the same, essentially, right? You're doing the same amount of work. It just would be better to know that it was already getting listed. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out how I do it when I start listing. SM Karma. Hi, Kathy and Chris. Finally here after a long time. Well, hey, welcome back in. Glad you can make it.
Hello.
Chris and Kathy, do you ever sell Hannah Anderson? Like adult stuff? I got a size XL swimsuit and I thought it was kids, but now I'm looking at it. Their size chart, it looks like they use centimeters and not letters.
They do use centimeters for the kids. I feel like the adults, they use letters. I just listed these pants. They just say large.
So
but like all the kids stuff is in centimeters. So like if it's like, I mean, if you're thinking it's adult, it's probably like 140, 150, 160. Those are like pretty big kid sizes.
It says it's XL though. Does it seem like an adult XL?
Like, what does the centimeter say?
I think she was saying she looked it up and the kids, she thought it was kids, but the kids size chart says centimeters and not the letters. Not sure if maybe it's women's or if they used to use letter sizing for kids before. RTFM, read the freaking manual. RTFD, read the freaking description. I tend to get people asking for the exact same item, but in a different size. Like, say it's a 2XL and they want a 3XL. Yeah, we've seen that. We've had somebody buy something, right? And then they got it and they said, oh, this didn't fit. Can you send me a bigger one? Nope, and you can't return that one either. Bring the little brat over here and I'll let him try it on. Chris, I like when people ask for directions and I look at their phone in their hand and laugh. Yeah. 6x6. Evening, Marvin's. Long time no drop in. Here, hope all is well. All is well. Hope
Hello.
all is well with you. You doing all right? Now, after 16 years, she has learned to ignore you. She learned that in 6 minutes. Took him 5 days of straight messaging me before he finally figured out how to open a return. He kept demanding me give him my address so he could send them back. Speaking of returns for fit, now that Mercari is allowing returns for fit, how long till Poshmark starts allowing it? It'll be so annoying when they do.
I actually just had a Poshmark case open a day or two ago for fit. They declined it.
Poshmark did?
Yeah.
Automatically?
I mean, it took them like 2 days to decline it, but
Well, you didn't have to like provide any extra stuff.
I didn't even comment on it this time. I was like, this one seems pretty cut and dry to me. So.
Yeah. OMG, I hate flat lay. I hang everything, and I used to raise a table for shoes. I'm too old to bend down. That's how it is. Ooh, excuse me. Are you putting yours on hangers when you take photos? So yeah,
You can
Kathy.
see like,
Everyone, Kathy's other than shoes.
actually, today I made a video, which is basically just me photographing things and then going through a bin for my death pile. But you can see me like how I photograph each of the items. Well, it'll probably be like sped up, but yeah, I just hang it on a hanger. Pants too.
It's the easiest way, I think, and it looks more natural. I feel
It looks nice when you
than like laying it down.
When you look at all my closet like this, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah. Tommy says, Kathy, I'm kind of like you. Do not make me change my process.
I know. That's why I still use the List Perfectly Old thing too.
Kelly says, Chris, weren't you supposed to start listing this year? It's May now. Hey, the year is young still. I'm actually probably going to start pretty soon. Now that
Everything's off our plate. Well, just waiting on the shed.
yeah, I'm like this close to pulling the trigger on ordering a shed. I've been working with trying to get info from all the code enforcement and permitting and all that stuff, and I'm pretty confident that it'll work. And I think I just need you don't want it stark white, right? You want it more of a cream.
Yeah.
Like we probably need to finalize colors, because I just kind of did like some generic.
Do they need to know that before you order it?
Well, yeah.
The colors? I mean,
They're gonna want it they want a signed document of exactly what it is before they start. They don't want no change orders, and I wouldn't want to do it to them. About the swimsuit, it doesn't have a centimeters measurement. It's a one piece, and it just says XL.
Yeah, I would assume that was women.
Holding it up, I feel like it's a little small to be women's, but the tag does say made in USA, so maybe it's just really old. How do you do jeans? You got the pant hangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pant hangers with the clips. Yep. You see that, Jared? Kim Waldridge says, just came across your channel and I've enjoyed watching your videos. Hey, thank you.
Thanks.
Welcome to the live. All right, guys, quit picking on me. All right. Jen says, wait, Chris, didn't you say you were going to give up Diet Coke soon or cut back? Or am I mistaken?
That is what I want to do really bad. I said.
Where does one pant meet the other pant to become pants? Leg, or front, back? What is a pant? You got me. I'm stumped. Please video the shed installation. We want to see it. I do. I've already talked to them saying we have a YouTube channel. Do you mind if we record? And they're like, no, that's cool. So I'm definitely going to do a high time lapse, and I'll probably get some footage of them doing it like at ground level kind of thing, because I was mapping it out today, and on the side of our house where they have to bring it in, where the bus is right now, there's a tree there.
The stinky tree that we talked
The
about
stinky
last
tree.
week.
Did we talk about it?
Last
Yeah,
week,
the
that's what we
Bradford
talked
pear.
about.
It doesn't stink anymore. Hopefully, if it's only like that stinky for like a week, I'll live with it. It's a nice looking tree. But
you might need to cut it down.
I might need to cut it down to get the shed back there. So
That's sad. That's a 20-year-old tree, probably.
it is.
I know. That's sad to cut it down.
I know. I don't know how it made it 28 years or 20 years stinking that bad. You don't want to build a shed? Not really. I've built a shed before by myself.
He just finished it for the rental people, not for me.
I said stop picking on me. I did. I just put a door on it. It was doorless for a while.
For 10 years. Just for 10 years. No big deal.
Oh, but it's done now.
And now the renters also want the deck stained. And I didn't have a stained deck for 10 years. But they might get to have that.
All right, I'm gonna leave. Kathy's gonna take over.
I'm almost done listing. Well, I'm almost done with 15. I might stop. I'm getting sleepy.
Don't list when you're sleepy, guys.
What am I listing? 2 pillows. These pillows, I don't know. Some of these look like they're going for like $30. So this might be crazy, but I'm listing this bundle for $60.
Linda's got the right idea. 69 watching, only 28 likes. Please hit the like. We would appreciate it. Thanks for that, Linda. Welcome in. Ping G says, I'd like to see videos of putting up your shed. Yeah, so it's it's pre-built. Well, it's not built yet, but it will be pre-built. That's the one thing I need to finalize. I need to make sure that they'll be able to get it in place. And so I've been needing to like do a walkthrough of recording like the pathway and kind of giving measurements and stuff. Because the shed we want is 14 feet wide and 28 feet long. So it's a big shed. And I was watching some videos on how they move them with those mule tractor thingies, which is pretty cool. I think if that tree wasn't there, no question, it'd be easy to get back in there. But that tree, it's tall now. Like I tried to see if I can get a rope across it and try to pull the branches. Cause it's like I only need like 2 or 3 feet of clearance. But the branches are pretty like rigid. So absolute worst case, I could probably just cut a couple of the branches. The tree will look a little lopsided. But yeah, I don't know. We're definitely going to document it going in. And I will be doing the interior stuff as far as electrical and insulation, drywall, shelves. We're thinking about doing some carpet tile. And I'm going to hang a TV and stuff in there.
Should I cash out $57.31 on Mercari and pay $2 now, or wait for more of them to rate me?
You've been having some Mercari sales lately?
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't listed anything new. I'm gonna just cash out because I have like 5 pending. So once those all, and I pay it $2 more, that'd be.
I love when you take photos of jackets with hoods. I never thought of overlapping the hood over the hanger until I saw you doing it.
Yeah, I used to not think about that, and I was like, this looks so silly without doing it that way.
Does it ever mess up the thing?
The actual hood?
Although you've got that plastic hanger now. Is it?
It's on there for like a few seconds.
Yeah. We used to have like a Hercules hook thing. That might have caused some damage. Or could have the potential to. Could you do a video sometime of you doing photos? I think we've had.
I did a little bit of it today. Although. I don't know how much you don't want to speed up.
Right.
I didn't really talk as I was doing it, so.
We have a video of Kathy's process. I mean, it's old now, but it's probably about the same process. Can't remember what it's called. Maybe like my process or something. Hey, Diet Coke is good. I drink a 6-pack of 20 ounce Pepsis per day. 6-pack of 20. That's more than I drink. But
I know if I want to lose any more weight,
I'm not gonna judge.
Even
Diet Coke is gonna be hard for me to stop.
yeah.
It's got me in its death grip.
There's so many benefits to not drinking it.
Yeah. But hey, at least I'm not like smoking crack, right? This is Diet Coke. A stinky tree. I didn't know trees could stink. Yeah, this I didn't either. Like my first thought was not the tree. My first thought was there's a dead animal under the bus. The dumpster, like, cause we keep our trash cans close by over there. Like the dumpster's got something funky going on. And then I had this app where you could take a picture of the tree because I was like, man, might be the tree. So I took a picture of the tree, it identified it, and then I Googled it, and yes, it is commonly known to be a stinky tree. And it stinks to attract pollinators other than bees. It attracts flies. And I think moths. But our tree had a ton of bees. So I don't know. Diet anything is yucky blah. I hate that imitation sugar substitute stuff, nasty aftertaste. It's an acquired taste, but it's also like now, because I used to be just a regular Coca-Cola drinker. I would like regular Coke. And yeah, Diet Coke was always gross, but now it's like the opposite. Now a regular Coke is kind of disgusting. That's how you know it's good for you. When it changes your taste. Kelly says, gonna head out tonight. Have a blessed week. Smooches to Reese. Kelly, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great one. Linda says, thank you. I'm glad I finally caught a live. Yeah, we're here. We're here every Thursday. Sometimes when I'm listening, I fall asleep and my head falls forward. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't listen when you're sleepy. The new basement setup looks nice. Kathy, do you feel like you have extra time in the day now that you don't have to drive to and from storage?
100%. I've been to bins a few times and I'm like so used to like, okay, after I go to bins, I have to like drive to storage and get my stuff. So it's been weird. Like I've been forgetting I don't have to do that. But yes, it's very nice.
Then is it like relieving? Like when you're like, oh yeah, I can shop another 10 minutes.
No, I don't realize it until I'm like driving and then I didn't go because when I had to go to storage, it was like a very long way to get home.
Kelly, welcome and thank you so much for hanging out. Jen says, how long and wide was y'all? It was a 10 by 20 was the storage unit. So the shed gonna be 14 by 28. It's almost double. It's almost double the square footage. So we're planning on having, more than just, it's more than double. It's almost double. And then we're going to do a loft, at least on one side. Probably not going to loft the other side. Because it's going to be like a shipping station working area kind of thing. I want to have a little desk in there for Kathy if she wants to go out there and list, or if she's doing anything with inventory, having the space for it. Excuse me. Tommy says, it's 7:30 now. Food talk. I'm about to cook a Bubba turkey burger. scared. It's not beef. A Bubba turkey burger. Turkey burger.
Yum. Not really. I don't like turkey stuff that much. It has to be having some good spices or something.
Do they make bean burgers too?
Bubba's burgers are really good. Not the turkey. Just the regular old beef.
The beef ones. It's got good ingredients though. Turkey, kosher salt, rosemary extract. Those are the 3 ingredients. I'd eat it. OMG, the age-old question of when to cash out on Mercari. I hate that they charge us a fee now.
Figure $57. Since we don't have the fee of 10%, it's, what even percent is that? It's like, what's $2? It's like 4%, 3.5%.
But it's based on, like, if you had $500, it'd be...
No, it's just $2 to cash out.
Right.
Right. So if you cash out,
So the percent is
I
whenever
was just
you cash
debating
it
for
out.
myself. It's like
Right.
I could let all of these. I have about $50 more like waiting to be rated. So
Yeah.
I could wait another week for all those, but then I'll probably have more sales. And it's like, I don't know. I don't like leaving the money in there too long. You never know. I still feel like
You do never
Mercari's just
know.
gonna shut down any minute because they did this to begin with.
Shut down, or somebody gets hacked in there or something. You don't want to have hundreds of dollars that can be hacked. I had somebody one time hack into Walmart, my Walmart account, and like back when I was doing Walmart grocery order instead of King Supers, and they ordered a $500 grocery order on Walmart and had it they picked it up in a different state.
It's like, how does Walmart not? I know, like the $500 is so obvious
Right.
that Walmart should
They
like.
should have
know.
flagged it and said, "Hey, did you move?" It all got handled. I mean, it was just a pain in the butt. Jared says, I had a $17 on Mercari for 2 years. How many do you drink a day, Chris? What, beers? No, I'm just kidding. I probably have like six 15 ounce or 12 ounce cans a day. 6, maybe more, depending on the day.
Me too. I just leave half of them undrinking around
Yeah.
the house.
Jared says, I need to quit drinking Pepsi, but it's so good. I know. It's like...
It's so expensive. Like
It is.
So
It's
you
getting
would save
so
the money,
expensive.
and then you would save the dental money, and then you would save your health.
Yeah.
It's just so many benefits.
Ben says, I no longer need Diet Mountain Dew to wake me up.
It just messes
need it
with,
to
like,
live.
your whole body.
Team Coca-Cola over here. Sorry, Jared. Yeah, I mean, Coke is undeniably better than Pepsi. I mean... We went to... Anytime we go on vacation anywhere, and it's a Pepsi-centric area. Where was that? We went... Was it Florida? Is Pepsi big in Florida? Because we went somewhere. I think it might have been Florida before our cruise. And their grocery stores had, no Coca-Cola. No Diet Coke. And it was very common, wherever. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I think it might have been Florida. A friend of mine came down with something, and her doctor said it was due to her drinking 2 6-packs of Diet Pepsi every day. She recommended drinking anything not colored brown. No coffee? No tea? No brown water? I agree. I don't like the aftertaste, so I drink the zero sugar stuff. I can't drink regular anymore. It's weird too because
Is
even the Coke Zero is
my
not.
screen still on?
Yeah, do you want me?
Turn it off?
All right.
I'm gonna print a couple leaves.
All right. Thus ends our portion of cross-listing or listing. I'm still clicking these links when I can. Welcome in, Stacy Macy. Excuse me. Diet Coke makes me very burpy. I don't know, the can stuff. Ben says, sugared soda is bad for my diabetes. Artificial sweeteners might give me cancer, but that's a future Ben problem. Does it not affect sugar, blood sugar? Five trees that smell bad. Calorie pear, white spruce, ginkgo, Bradford pear, and tree of heaven.
Sounds like it'd be such a like those all sound so nice, right?
I know, like pear.
They would be.
Pear, pleasant smell.
What was the last
Ginkgo,
one? Heaven.
Heaven, a tree of heaven. I'm looking it up. Rancid or burnt peanut butter? What?
Now I want some peanut butter.
Peanut butter
Actually,
cookies?
No, I'm thinking about making a yogurt bowl. I ordered some protein powder. Well, mine's almost gone that we have. But the new one I've got is peanut butter or something. So if you mix that with some yogurt and put some like berries, it'll be so good. I'm gonna try it. Okay.
Cheers. See, a new heaven smelled bad. Like burnt peanut butter? I mean, I feel like I would rather smell burnt peanut butter than rotten fish. Like, that's what our tree smells like. Mandy says, I'm eating Culver's for dinner. Too long of a day to come home and cook. Culver's makes a good burger.
Hey, you told me Culver switched to Diet Coke.
Yes. Is yours Coke? I feel like Culver's, in our area at least, was always Pepsi. And I went like a week or two ago for a late night ice cream. And I noticed they were putting in Coke machines. Or fixing them or something. Sounds like the shed can be a tiny home. It pretty much can be. Where's the beef? Wendy's best commercial ever. Where's the beef?
You remember that TikTok you sent me about the Wendy's thing?
I'm trying to remember.
It was like the tomato nader or something. That'd be such a funny one to show. But
Yeah. It was this dude. He took a picture of his Wendy's burger.
I was just thinking Wendy's
And it
burgers
had a
are
tomato
like
slice. Like, it was like half a tomato. And his comment was like, it was like on a chicken sandwich.
Wendy's,
He's
I
like-
didn't order no tomato nader.
He's like, dang it, Wendy's. I did not order no tomato nader.
It was so funny though.
Jen likes the Beyond Burgers. Mandu says, your videos are truly helpful and you two are honest people that fear the Lord. Thank you. Well, hey, thank you for hopping in. How you doing? Couldn't agree more, says Jen. Maya says, I have $9.58 in my Mercari balance. I guess eventually I'll find something to buy with it because I'm not paying to take that out. I hear that. Simona, hi from Germany. Good morning.
Hey.
Miss the flavor of grillers from the 70s. Those are the best. 6. Wow. I try to limit myself to 1 or none, but sometimes I drink 2. There was a while there I was sticking to 2 a day. But I chose to not be depressed. No, I know it's bad. Nicole says my hubby knew I was in a bad mood the other day, so he got me McDonald's Coke and fries. That's a good combo. Used to be you could get that for like $2. Now that's like a $17 order right there. Never heard of it, Tommy. I was born in the 90s. So I wonder if it was available then. The late 1900s, huh? That's a good husband. Coke and fries. Ping G says Coke Zero is ugh. I feel like us too. Like I don't know.
Every time they accidentally give it to me, and then when you ask them to fix it, they always seem like it's the same thing.
The same thing.
No, Coke Zero tastes like regular Coke. Like, don't they know I picked this restaurant specifically for Diet Coke? Obviously, they don't know that. Because that's a crazy person to do. Okay.
Jen says, I've been to some restaurants where they have their versions of Coke, and I'm like, no thanks. Yeah, we have a lot of those here.
I know. One of my favorite restaurants right now is, what did we go yesterday?
Skirted Heifer.
Yeah. They just have, like, local soda. I don't like that.
Yeah. It's like, uses real cane sugar. I don't care. Give me that aspartame.
I had to go potty.
Okay. Went back to real meat in the 90s. Tried them recently. Not so good. Not as good. Real meat. Artificial sugars do not spike blood sugar, but there's some research that says it causes other sugar cravings, which is bad. I feel like for me, when I drink Diet Coke, it kind of suppresses my appetite a bit. At least for a short time. I don't know. Long term, it could be causing more issues. Ping G says, I will avoid any brand of cola that is not Coke or Pepsi. They just taste nasty. I mean, I don't even, like, if the place is a Pepsi place, I will just have water. I'm a Diet Coke snob, I guess. Yogurt bowl with granola cereal. Yeah, pretty sure you got Diet Coke at your Culver's. Maya says, I recently tried one of those healthy sodas called Poppy. They're pretty good, but expensive.
What?
Dragging something in.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a Poppy soda?
No, but I think those are supposed to be like good for your gut health, right? They're like apple cider vinegar or something.
Poppy?
It was like a Shark Tank thing, I'm pretty sure.
How is it a search history of mine? Oh, maybe this does look familiar.
I'd like to try one, but I don't think I'll like it if it tastes anything like.
It's like
sparkling.
It's sparkling, right?
Right, I don't think I'll like it.
Yeah, sparkling prebiotic soda. I cannot get into the sparkling water drinks. It's just like the taste is not enough. It's like if somebody ate an orange and then burped into my mouth. That's like I don't want that. I want to eat the orange. They're expensive, like $2 a can. No thanks. Hey, the dog needs a treat.
Your mom did bring him 1,000 treats.
I know. Grandma, when she stayed here with the boys, brought all the treats that her dogs can't have.
Because her dogs are this big. Those treats are.
She's like, this is just not good for my dog's diet. I love my dogs, so your dog can eat it. I'm just kidding. She's not like that. Yeah, my mom bought me a pack from Costco. I think they came out to $1.50 a piece. That's not, I guess that's not that bad for these, but then again, there's no flavor in them.
It's like I'm willing to pay for something if I like it and I feel like it's good for me, but
Coke
I
Zero,
don't think that I would say
yeah.
that about Poppy.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a few sparkling drinks. I can't, it's not me. Jen says Coke Zero and Sprite Zero are my favorite drinks. But I just told myself I don't think I need so many sweets. Is it really that much better to drink those than real soda?
Right.
Right, it's just like the real thing is to cut it out. Actually, it was $1.33 a can. $2.49 a can here is Safeway. Chocolate Coke is my sneaky sweet treat. Chocolate Coke? I don't know if I've ever had one. Is that where you just put chocolate syrup in a Coke? It's like at first glance it sounds kind of gross, but also like we have root beer floats, which are delicious. Don't you hate when you ask for Coke products and they're like, "Is Pepsi okay?" No, and I would like to leave.
I hate it even more when they don't say that it's Pepsi and they just bring you a Diet Pepsi.
Right.
And think you're not gonna notice.
Right. You, Chris, what did I do? Oh my goodness, what did I do? That's definitely too much. What did I do? Six Cokes?
I do it too, guys. Except mine, I just go to the gas station and get one of those like big ones when I go to the bins. And then I get another one
ounces?
when I left the bins. Because I had to go potty both times. So I gotta go in there and buy some.
Margie says, Diet Coke only for me. I've tried others, no thanks. The burp in your mouth comment? Oh. Yeah. I mean, that's like what I think. Maybe that's why I don't like them. Because there's just the flavor is so subtle. Tastes like TV static. The only sparkling drink I like is the Celsius energy drink. Oli Pop is way better than Poppy. When I switched to it, made Poppy taste like medicine. A much better flavor. Okay. Chris, it does have flavor. I think it's made with sparkling water, but they have different flavors. Pink says, I have many 12 packs of no sugar drinks purchased a while back, but recently started drinking flavored sparkling water with zero sugar. See, I mean, we have some of our good friends have, like, they're all into the sparkling. It's not LaCroix, right? But it's like they just get like off-brand stuff. But it's like even LaCroix, which I don't know, is that a high-quality sparkling drink? LaCroix, whatever you say. It's I have not found one that I'm like, you know what? I could actually drink this whole can. I've not been able to finish a can. Chocolate Coke, what? I googled it. It looks like you just add a little bit of chocolate, like Hershey syrup, into a soda. And I mean, I would try it. I'd try it definitely before a sparkling drink. Is Olipop cheaper? Same price. They make it at ice cream shops and stuff. Yeah, it definitely seems like one of those old school diner kind of things. Like, we have a diner here called Gunther Tootie's. Did they open that one up yet?
I think so.
One has been like under construction or like under renovation for like years.
I only liked going there when they had that like $2.99 breakfast thing.
$2.99 breakfast. That don't exist anymore. Can't even get one egg for $2.99 at a breakfast place. You know what I like more? Cherry Coke Zero. Uh-oh, Simona says, you guys are funny. I prefer Pepsi over Coke. And sparkling water is a thing over here. Germans love it. And that's just unflavored, right? You guys like the Perrier? Or is there a German brand? Club soda kind of thing? Check if your gas station has an app. I go to QT, and on their app, they have coupons, and sometimes they give free stuff. LaCroix has no flavor. Oh my God. Have you all tried Mexican Coke? It's even better. Yes, I do like Mexican Coke. I guess it's been a while since I've had a Mexican Coke, but... Mexican Coke is the best. Heard that Mexican Coke has real sugar, not the syrup sugar. Yeah, cane. Real cane sugar. I've also heard that even McDonald's Coke and Diet Coke it's different than it's different than anywhere else. And I think it's because instead of storing it, you know how if you've ever worked in like an industry where there's a Coke machine or a soda machine, the syrups of the soda come in like a box with like a bag. And I believe the ones at McDonald's, the Coke syrup comes in like stainless steel containers or something, which changes the flavor. I just noticed Reese came to lay down finally. He's been a good boy. Being a good boy. When y'all go back to that Mexican store to buy meat, check and see if they have. They do have the Mexican Coke there. In the glass bottles. I wonder if they will take the bottles for a... I remember in high school, I went on a couple mission trips to Mexico, and you were able to buy like a Mexican Coke. And then if you brought the bottle back, it like made your next one cheaper. Mexican Coke is made with cane sugar, so you get that zing. That's usually where you get them. McDonald's Coke is superior. I do think it's... Wait, nope, they come in boxes like everything else? Are you sure? This says delish.com. McDonald's makes sure that it tastes different because of the temperature. McDonald's makes sure that your Coke is chilled at every stage, even before it reaches the soda fountain. The stainless steel used to store the syrup is extremely effective when it comes to control the temperature, so the syrup always stays cold. I don't know if that's true or not, but I read and heard somewhere that there's a reason it's different. Reselling Maven. I love the Mexican Coke in the glass bottle. So sweet. Go Pepsi. Should we do a poll? What is the
The poll I would like to see is, if you like Pepsi, where do you live?
yeah. All right, start a poll. Also, we don't have syrup machines here. If you order a Coke in German restaurant, they pour it out of a regular bottle. See, I do not like bottled Coke. I like canned or fountain. And I even think that, do you think, because I feel like Mexican food restaurants have a better tasting Coke fountain drink. Is it a diet, or is it a cane sugar? Is there a Mexican Coke fountain drink? Is that a thing? Or is it just something in my head? How is Pepsi winning? McDonald's Coke definitely tastes stronger. I don't know. Didn't know it was actually different. I've been picking up Solil when it's on sale. It's a flavored sparkling water. Come to the USA and try our sodas. Then you can join Team Coca-Cola. Restaurants work for years. Bags of syrup in boxes for all flavors. No, I think every other restaurant. I think McDonald's is the only one that has the Coca-Cola in the stainless steel. I think every other restaurant, Coca-Cola comes in a box. But I think McDonald's specifically has, because they sell so much, they do like a giant container. I think McDonald's or Burger King has soda machines. Do the poll. Man. All right, I'm going to leave this poll open so that Pepsi doesn't ever win. It's 55% Pepsi. Julia's this and that says, love Pepsi, live in North Carolina. I feel like Pepsi is a lot more popular in the South, right? No, I was in the US before. Everything was too sweet. How is Pepsi winning? I voted Coke, but I'll drink either one. I guess I slightly prefer Coke. Burger places are more expensive than in Germany. I feel like everything here is getting so expensive.
Where were we? Oh, that was just in Colorado. At the hot springs. Those little towns we were in were like even more expensive. I guess I'm not surprised, but I was a little surprised. I don't think you can get Mexican Coke from a fountain, only in bottles. Pepsi is winning. They pulled a stronger lead. A small menu with a soft drink, fries, and burger. €5.99 euros? What is that? $6.43? You can get a meal? You can't even get a Happy Meal for the kids for that much. You can get Chipotle kids meal though.
Arkansas? Jen says, I'm from Texas and I love Coca-Cola, maybe because I'm Mexican American. Is there a Mexican Pepsi? I think Coke is more popular in the South. Could be wrong. All right, I found a chart that says most popular soda by state. Alabama, Coca-Cola. Alaska, Sprite. Arizona's favorite is Dr. Pepper. Arkansas is a Mountain Dew. California is Coca-Cola. Colorado is Pepsi? We gotta move. Coke is from Georgia, right? That's Southern. Let's see what Georgia. Georgia does have Coca-Cola as a favorite. Coke and Dr. Pepper are big over here in Texas. Let's see. Texas's favorite is Dr. Pepper. Watched a documentary about Coke in Mexico. Apparently, Coke is cheaper there than water. It seems like it's definitely more popular there than Pepsi. What? Okay, I looked up what's the most popular soda by state. Apparently, it says Washington State. The best soda is Starbucks. This must have been done by AI. Pepsi is so good. Oh my gosh. I know some places refer to all pop as Coke, and that's just weird. I feel like that's something here in Colorado. Coke is synonymous with soda or pop. Jen, I guess it's in Texas too. Every soda's a Coke. You can get those throwback Pepsis with real sugar though. Anybody remember a clear Pepsi? Diet Pepsi in California. Happy Meals are like $6 now. I know. There is, but it's not sold as much. It's mainly Coke or is it Doritos or Doritos? No, bad Colorado, bad. Let's see, what's Nebraska's favorite soda is Kool-Aid, apparently, to this list. Louisiana's favorite is Barks Root Beer. Moxie? Maine's favorite is Moxie. I don't know what Moxie is. What's Iowa's favorite? Iowa shows Mountain Dew on this list. Pennsylvania shows Pepsi. Coke is way better than Pepsi. And we call it pop in Ohio. Ohio does have Coca-Cola as the favorite. Here's a real question. Is it called pop or soda? It's called a sody pop. Sody pop. Price of a Happy Meal is €4.99 in Germany. I guess that's probably about the same. Because that's probably about like $6. $6 US. Sody pop. The first way you said it. Doritos. They had those at the Mexican shop. Like the big bottles. Maryland has Coca-Cola as a favorite. I'm surprised it doesn't say Diet Coke. I feel like Diet Coke is the world's most popular soda, right? World's most popular sody pop. Coca-Cola. Oh. Coca-Cola is the most popular soda brand in the world with 43.3% market share. Pepsi follows with 22.1% market share. And Diet Coke is third in line with 9.4%. That's right, Pepsi. We call it a pop. Michigan loves Coke. Michigan, it has Faygo as the favorite soda. Isn't it? What's Faygo? Isn't that like ICP stuff? Not a soda fan, but would occasionally drink any one of them. Maya says, I don't know. I don't drink diet sodas. One time I had a Diet Coke at work, and I got such a bad migraine. Apparently some other people in my family have this issue with the artificial sugars. Never heard of that drink. Must be a northern thing? Faygo. I might be saying it wrong. I don't know. Faygo. I just remember hearing it because of Insane Clown Posse. Any true juggalo knows that the only soda that matters in the ghetto pop is the ghetto pop known as Faygo. According to this, ICP grew up drinking Faygo. Never had it. Remember we had that in Haiti. It's like the favorite drink in Haiti.
I don't remember.
I can't remember what it's called.
Like orange flavor?
No, it almost tastes like cough syrup. It's like fruit champagne or something.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what they call it.
Fruit champagne soda. Yeah.
And now I want a mango smoothie.
Shin Valley Mama says, I drink way too much Dr. Pepper. It's a problem. You didn't strike. Me as someone who would know what ICP is. Chris wouldn't strike. You wouldn't strike me as someone who would know what ICP is? Or you? Are you a juggalo, Mandy? I'm not. And I think the only thing that I know about it was what I looked up when Kathy found that ICP doll. Jared says, I have 0 sales today. Oh no. We have Faygo in Ohio. It's not so good. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not missing out. Apparently it's Michigan's favorite soda, though. Dr. Pepper, haven't had that in a hot minute. Was it Ting? Ting. No, I think that's a Jamaican one. That actually... Is that like a... what does that look like? It looks like... What's that soda I get sometimes? The grapefruit one?
I like it.
Not Squirt, but it's... What is it called? It's kind of reminding me of that. I guess Squirt is a grapefruit one. Oh my gosh, where is it? Schweppes? Fresca. That's what I was thinking. I like Fresca. But that Ting soda kind of looks like a Fresca. What is ICP? ICP is the Insane Clown Posse band. That's about all I know about it. They're the guys that like do clown faces and stuff. They have some super diehard cult following. I said, is ICP in the autofill of Google is Christian? Is ICP Christian? I don't think they're Christian. The next one is it problematic? 2022 farewell tour.
Depends if you're Christian.
They did a farewell tour in 2022. Are you talking about Fago de Chao? I don't think so. Brazilian steakhouse? Fago de Chao.
I actually always want to try that when we drive past it in Denver.
I've never seen or heard of
It's
it.
like at the mall by the Cheesecake Factory.
Loved listening to it when you were kids. Small farming community kids found it pretty outrageous. That is funny. I had maybe one or two friends that listened to it, but no juggalos. I think that's what they call the following, right? Juggalos and Fago. Literally, if you type juggalos, it autofills and Fago. It's just a Detroit area thing. Jen says, I remember liking Mr. Pibb more than Dr. Pepper. Mr. Pibb, haven't seen that in a long time. Do they still make it? I think they do. I think they do. I'm still partial to a strawberry soda or orange juice mixed with Sprite. They make Pibb Extra now. Ben says, my mom met one of the guys in ICP. She thought he said he was in NSYNC. He was amused but not offended when she repeated NSYNC. We didn't understand 80% of the lyrics, but the ones we understood were funny. Don't mess that up with Gigolo. What's that, Tommy? Deuce Bigelow. Male Juggalo. Just gonna look up some lyrics to an ICP song. Okay. Might have just accidentally played some song. Yeah, I can't read these lyrics. We're done with reselling?
Yeah.
Oh, with the live.
Yeah, I just did all his bricks in that one.
I got this done. I don't want to do this.
Jamie Jones says, haha, I asked my husband if he knows what ICP was with no context. He said, like, yeah, a band? I don't know what a gigolo is, but some old lady said I should become one. Male escort. It's kind of like a Ford Escort. All right, so should I end this? Nope. Ooh. Ooh. It's getting close. I'll end the poll as soon as Coca-Cola starts winning. What time is it there? Here in Colorado, it's 9:20. So you got 11:20. You must be on the East Coast somewhere. Eastern time. Can I change my vote? I'm feeling like a Pepsi now. Nope. All votes are final. Oh, end poll. Coca-Cola wins. 51%. Suck it, Pepsi lovers. I'm just kidding. I know.
I don't know very much people that like Pepsi.
I know. I thought we drew a better crowd than Pepsi fans. I was kidding. We love you guys. We're just having fun. At least nobody drinks Faygo. Right? It's 5:20 a.m. in Simona Land. In Germany. She's in Germany.
5:20 a.m.
Huh?
Never seen it.
You've never been awake for 5:20 a.m.?
I've never seen 5:20 a.m.
You have now. Yay, Coke won. Voter fraud. We need a recount. That was rigged. We got some hanging chads on those votes. Got a recount. Fresca is good. I like Fresca. I think Tommy voted Coke, but then probably changed it if he could. Up later, up early. I think Simona gets up way too early, like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then gets ready for work. Germany's one of my favorite countries. I used to live in Germany. Yay for Coke. Oops. Seattle, not Seattle. Seattle. Oh. You filled up those boxes, huh?
I gotta go find space and other stuff. Ew.
I know. I'm so gross. I'm sorry. Someone can start working at 6 a.m. Do you work from home? Coke isn't as sweet as Pepsi, or from what I remember. I do feel like Pepsi is more sweet. Coca-Cola. Hey, you guys remember when Coca-Cola had cocaine in it? I don't buy. My grandma does. Is that how long ago it was? When did Coca-Cola stop using cocaine? 1903. Whoa. So, according to this, 1903, it was removed. After 1904, instead of using fresh cocaine leaves, Coca-Cola started using spent leaves. The leftovers of the cocaine extraction process with trace levels of cocaine. But since then, by 1929, Coca-Cola has been using a cocaine-free coca leaf extract. So is Coca-Cola like actually cocaine flavored? I guess I've never thought about that. That wasn't that long ago that they took it out, like the 50s or 60s. This says by 1929. But I don't know. Today I'm in a home office, but regularly have to drive 50 kilometers to work. Chris, where did you live in Germany? I lived in it was military base. Würzburg? Is that still a military base? I was basically from age 1 to age 4. I was in Germany. So I don't really remember it. I was way off. What is that in miles? LOL, JK. 50 kilometers. What is that? $31 miles. In America, that's about 15 minutes. That's how far away.
31 miles
Well,
is
30.
not 15
Yeah,
minutes.
that's about 30 minutes. 30-minute drive.
It's a interstate drive only.
If you're in LA, that's like a 5-hour drive to go 31 miles. I'm in Rhine, Maine area. Lots of bases around here. Rhine, Maine. Würzburg. Leighton Barracks, maybe. I do know that since I lived in Germany in the 80s, I'm not allowed to donate blood.
It's probably not even a real thing
Cheater, Coke, cheater. They had ads for different stimulants which people would use for diet pills, apparently.
anymore. Okay, time to go.
My drive to Wiesbaden to work is about an hour or more. Wiesbaden, that sounds familiar too. Maybe that's where my mom went to school.
52 items I put away.
Wiesbaden. Frankfurt sounds familiar too, though. I probably lived in one of those. ICP is doing a concert in Cincinnati? What? Why can't you give blood? What was the issue then? Born 91. Yeah. Why would living in Germany in the 80s make a difference? It was the mad cow disease. Yeah. If you were once deferred from donating blood, commonly known as mad cow. Oh, it says you're eligible now. Well, One Blood is. I guess maybe not Red Cross. Or wait, maybe it is totally deferred. I guess I might be able to give blood now. So basically,
Yay.
yeah.
I mean, that is good though. It's sweet.
I mean, I am O negative, so it's like, I know it's the universal donor. If it's roads, it's a couple hours. If it's highway, it's about 15-20 minutes. Yeah. Our speed limit is 70 miles an hour, but you know, we all go faster than that. It's 8:30, getting hungry, gotta run. Ping G, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you soon. What, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, lived between Frankfurt and K-Town. Kaiserslautern. I mean, most likely he doesn't have it, but it's impossible to test. Yeah, like the only way to test is if you get like a brainstem sample, which you can't really do to somebody who's alive. So they just basically the U.S. military was giving like all the meat that they get, not all the meat, but there was they discovered mad cow disease was potentially in some of the beef that they were giving to the people that lived on base. And so if you lived there during this time that this was a possibility, they just said you're not eligible because there's no way to really test it. And that's, I guess it's been lifted, so I've not been able to donate. Maybe I can now. And it's got like a 40-year half-life. Like, I could have got it when I was a kid, and I'll find out in like the next 5 years if I have mad cow disease. So that was weird. Maya's comment about mad cow didn't show up in my feed. YouTube totally eliminated it. Huh. Weird.
I'm not ignoring y'all, but I am.
Yeah, we're gonna head out.
I'm just like,
responding.
Jamie says, my husband is a doctor, did a presentation, said you still can. It has 0 chance survival rate. Mad cow disease? But I feel like it could take up to 40 years to show symptoms. I don't know. I never really looked into it that much. I just remember trying to give blood one time and they're like, oh, you're not eligible. I'm like, okay. Sucks, but oh well. All right, guys. We're going to go 9:30. Thank you so much for hanging out and working with us tonight. We'll be back next week, next Thursday. Looking forward to it. Kathy's going to start doing reels every day.
Every day. Just call me American Arbitrage. Doesn't he do something like every day?
I don't know. Did he? I know he did for a while. Is he still doing that? It's insane.
I mean, I was thinking about trying to go out one day and get a bunch of just different footage. Like, even like the one I made here.
Yeah.
I could essentially have broken that up into several videos.
Yeah. Now that you know how to do
Now
it.
that I've done it one whole time.
You're like a pro.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
right.
making so many reels, guys.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Thanks again. We'll see you guys next week. Should have a video coming out tomorrow. Look for that. But till then, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.